Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel. Today, we dive into the extraordinary journey of the Beatles, the British rock band that revolutionized music and popular culture during the 1960s. From their formation in 1960 to their breakup in 1970, the Beatles left an indelible mark on the world. Over the next 10 minutes, we will explore their rise to fame, musical innovations, cultural impact, and enduring legacy. Formation and early years. The story of the Beatles begins in Liverpool, England, where young John Lennon formed a skiffle group called the Quarrymen in 1957. Paul McCartney joined shortly after, followed by George Harrison in 1958 after several lineup changes and a stint as the Silver Beatles. The group finally became the Beatles in 1960 with Pete Best on drums. They honed their craft by performing in clubs in Hamburg, Germany, and Liverpool's Cavern Club. In 1962, manager Brian Epstein and producer George Martin entered the scene, significantly shaping the band's future. Epstein's managerial skills and Martin's innovative production techniques play crucial roles in their success. Later that year, Ringo Starr replaced Pete Best, solidifying the classic lineup. Rise to fame. The Beatles' first single, Love Me Do, released in October 1962, reached number 17 on the UK charts. Their second single, Please Please Me, topped the charts in early 1963, marking the beginning of Beatlemania. Their debut album, Please Please Me, recorded in a single day, showcased their energy and raw talent. In 1964, the Beatles invaded America, appearing on The Ed Sullivan Show to an audience of over 73 million viewers. This performance catapulted them to international stardom. Their first U.S. tour was a resounding success, solidifying their status as global superstars. Musical innovations. The Beatles were not just pop stars, they were musical innovators. Their early music, influenced by rock and roll, rhythm and blues, and skiffle, quickly evolved. Albums like A Hard Day's Night 1960 and Help 1965 demonstrated their growth as songwriters and musicians. In 1965, Rubber Soul marked a turning point. The album's sophisticated songwriting, complex harmonies, and eclectic instrumentation showcased their experimentation. This trend continued with Revolver in 1966, which featured groundbreaking tracks like Eleanor Rigby and Tomorrow Ever Knows, the latter utilizing reverse tape loops and innovative recording techniques. SGT, Peppers and the Psychedelic Era. 1967's SGT, Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, is often hailed as one of the greatest albums of all time. It was a concept album that pushed the boundaries of what rock music could be. Its seamless blend of genres, innovative studio techniques, and iconic cover art set new standards in the music industry. Tracks like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds and A Day in the Life showcased their creative peak. The same year, the Beatles released the groundbreaking single All You Need Is Love, a global anthem of peace and love, performed live on the first worldwide satellite TV broadcast, Our World. The White Album and Let It Be. The band's 1968 release, commonly known as the White Album, was a double LP that highlighted their individual talents and eclectic influences. It included everything from the raucous Helter Skelter to the gentle Blackbird, showcasing their musical diversity. Tensions within the band grew during the recording of the White Album and continued into their next projects. Despite this, they managed to produce Let It Be 1970, an album intended to return to their roots. The recording sessions, documented in the film Let It Be, reveal the growing discord among the members. Abbey Road and the Breakup. In 1969, the Beatles released Abbey Road, a fitting swan song for the band. The album featured classics like Come Together, Something, and the iconic medley on side 2. It was a testament to their enduring chemistry and musical prowess, even as personal and professional conflicts escalated. On April 10, 1970, Paul McCartney announced his departure from the band, effectively marking the end of the Beatles. Their breakup was a result of various factors, including business disagreements, creative differences, and personal conflicts. Cultural impact and legacy. The Beatles' influence extends far beyond their music. They were cultural icons who changed fashion, film, and the very fabric of the 1960s. Their hairstyles, clothing, and attitudes became symbols of the era's youth culture. Films like A Hard Day's Night and Help showcased their charisma and wit, further endearing them to fans worldwide. Their commitment to social issues and messages of love and peace resonated during a tumultuous decade marked by civil rights movements and anti-war protests. Songs like Revolution and Give Peace a Chance became anthems for change. Post-Beatles careers. After the breakup, each member pursued successful solo careers. John Lennon and Paul McCartney continued to create influential music, while George Harrison's All Things Must Pass and Ringo Starr's solo work also achieved acclaim. Their individual achievements further cemented their legacy as musicians and cultural icons. Enduring influence. After the breakup, each member pursued successful solo careers. John Lennon and Paul McCartney continued to create influential music, while George Harrison's All Things Must Pass and Ringo Starr's solo work also achieved acclaim. Their individual achievements further cemented their legacy as musicians and cultural icons. The Beatles' songs remain timeless, their lyrics and melodies as relevant today as they were decades ago. They are celebrated worldwide, with tribute bands, festivals, and museums dedicated to preserving their legacy. Conclusion. The Beatles' journey from Liverpool's Cavern Club to global superstardom is a testament to their extraordinary talent, creativity, and impact. Their music not only defined a generation, but also transformed the landscape of popular culture. The Beatles will forever be remembered as pioneers, innovators, and icons who changed the world through their music. Thank you for joining us today to explore the incredible story of the Beatles. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives and legacies of extraordinary figures. Until next time, remember the words of the Beatles, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make.